What is up, everybody? Welcome back. We are in chapter 2. Let's check this out. I'm a little upset that we're not going to be able to backtrack because I may have missed some stuff, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, chill out. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I did not advance. So we can't do that yet. Mobilize is pretty good. Yup. Cloud step is great. Transformations. Just kind of looking more in foundation, I think, than anything else. I wish I knew what that was. We're definitely going to be going in this direction. For sure. Where's the... There we go. That's what I want to unlock for sure. I think we want to go down that path too. So now I can move while doing that, which is fantastic. It's not a lot of movement, but it's some. More than 0, which is good. There'll be a lot of reading in this new chapter, I imagine, by the way. So get ready for that. Rat soldier. I wonder why this one is... oh, maybe it's the guy shooting at me right now. Helmets bright and halberds keen, marching where the war banners lean. To the border's drum they march in time, behind their shields their courage climbs. In Sandgate village a rat widow grieved, her husband devoured by the tiger vanguard had left nothing behind but his sand shield, a royal reward. Her sons born after their father's demise were her last hope. Pointing to the shield, she decreed to her growing sons, if you don't slay that tiger, you're no sons of mine. And so they trained with the second prince, vowing to take vengeance on the tiger vanguard. Among them, one boy, frail and ill-suited for combat, loved ink and paper over spear and shield. His mother's scolding and punishments were frequent, forcing him to commit to the martial arts. He did try hard, yet his only efforts left him feeble and trembling. The same skill that took only a few days to acquire for his peers could take him weeks with no noticeable progress. Even the prince urged him to explore a different path. Therefore, the boy's enthusiasm for martial waned farther. As his brothers donned red armor and golden shields, he stood alone, enduring more beatings and scorn. Once his mother went too far with her harsh words, better to be eaten by the tiger than remain useless at home, which drove him to steal his father's shield and spear to fulfill his mother's wish. The tiger vanguard knocked him down in 2 moves, mouth open for a gulp. But stones were hurled, striking the tiger in his head. Startled, the tiger vanguard gazed around for the culprit. Some of the rats seized the moment, dragging away their kin from the tiger's grip. The vanguard turned to chase, but there stood the rat soldiers, those who had never ventured from the dunes, now spears pointed, shields hoisted, a line, a defiance so fierce, they dared the tiger to challenge them. The tiger hesitated, the rats left safely. That boy did later forsake the warrior's way, but he took up his bow alongside the rat archers. With a sharp mind and a truer aim, he even saved his kin in turn. Neat. Now, I don't really know which way I want to go first. There's a large area to explore, it would seem. Goodbye. Another one. Rat archer. An army of bows carved with loom, the roars of shafts a frightening song, warring on their archery glows, and with tactics their glory flows. In the days when the kingdom of flowing sands warred against the Fuban, there were a company of warriors known as the Four-Feathered Army. Skilled archers they were, one and all, armed with repeating crossbows and great shafts fletched with 4 feathers, capable of piercing even the strongest iron. Great was the joy of these soldiers when the weapons were placed into their hands, for they believed that with their hard-earned skills and such mighty tools of war, victory would swiftly be theirs. As darkness fell, the soldiers gathered to discuss the strategies they would be able to employ. A veteran said, shoot its eyes to blind it and the bug won't be able to hit us. A young one said, shoot its heart to stop its breath and the creature will perish. A brave one said, shoot its legs to cripple it and let it wait for death. Long they debated, each seeking to sway the others, but none could be swayed. At last they resolved to each follow their own strategy and see which would prevail on the field. The next day the Four-Feathered Army lined up in neat rows. At the given signal, a storm of arrows was released, yet each archer aimed as they best judged, and not a single shaft found its mark in the same place as another. The hide of the Fuban was so thick that the rain of arrows only served to vex the creature. At the end, the valiant soldiers were scattered and put to flight. Alas, minds divided need not always agree, yet the strength of one alone has its limits. In unity lies true strength, and only with single purpose can the greatest deeds be accomplished. A fellowship divided against itself cannot endure, but is doomed to ruin. Nice. I like the little proverbs we're getting. What up, big guy? Unfortunate. Alright, come here, you. Okay. Hey, there's fall damage, I'm pretty sure. Not gonna lie, I was expecting not to be able to fall. What happened to your shield, buddy? Okay, so enemies are definitely harder, and sorry, I've got some allergies, so my nose is freaking itching like crazy. So, definitely some harder enemies in Act 2. I mean, they're not hard, but harder. More, mechanical, I guess, maybe, would be the word for it. Up we go. I feel like I chose the right way first. What this? Drinks lamb brew? Each sip instantly recovers 20% of maximum health for a brief moment after slowly recovering 25% more. So it recovers 45% total. Oh, okay, I kind of like that. Kind of like that. Also, oh, we can upgrade it. Nice. Oh, we cannot. We need 2 more Yao Guai cores. Something to keep an eye out for, then. I feel like they kind of led you in this direction. Like, hey, maybe you should go up this way first to stop this thing from shooting at you. What's that? Nothing? Okay. Oop. I don't know. That's an invisible wall. With this, you can jump down. I'm monkey, no fall damage, please. Need to be able to climb better. Let's see what's off in this direction then, shall we? Can we run through the pond? Explode, nerd. These guys do blend in rather well. You can lock onto them though, which is nice. I tried to hit him before he hit me. Didn't work. What up, big dude? I would like to get away from him before he explodes. Thank you. Bonk. Calm down with that craziness, sir. What do you got? The rat governor. Through omens he sensed impending blight, yet he turned away, veering from the light. Unaware the days of plenty ceased to flow, the nation infested with rodents lost its glow. In the same year the kingdom of Sahali was renamed the Kingdom of Flowing Sands, the rodent reverence edict was proclaimed throughout the country. This edict declared rats as celestial beings protected by the king's laws, making it illegal to harm them. Whosoever breached this commandment would face the king's judgment. Hence rat guais from across the land flocked to the kingdom, although strife ensued between commoners and guais. None dared defy the king's decree. For the well-being of people, the scholars of the Royal Academy planned a petition to implore the segregation of rat guais to the southwest corner of the capital. Among these scholars, there was an elder who was deeply skilled in divination. On the day of the petition, right before the scholars were to meet the king, the elder divined for his career, which came out as a grave omen, not an auspicious time for it. He told his students, "The omen in a secret. I advise you to take sick leave with me today." However, his students, faithful and young, heeded him not and went forth gallantly. Just as the elder stepped outside the palace, the royal guards encircled the hall. Shouts of agony then filled the air, unfolding the bloodshed within. Hands covering his trembling ears, the elder slowly made his way home. After 3 kingless assemblies and a major court reshuffle, he was promoted to Grand Governor, a rank that bestowed him years of wealth and glory. But one day, as he appeared into a bronze mirror, he noticed that his nose was elongated and bristles had sprouted on both sides. Henceforth he forsook mirrors, knowing he would always bear a rat's visage, like all those absented from that petition. Hello there. How dare you come up on me like that? That was rude. Looks like we've gotten the frogs taken care of. And they led me to these nice little jade lotuses. Oh, how nice. I'm trying to make sure I follow, like, as much of a path as I can while also exploring everything. But I feel like this game is pretty open, so it's significantly easy to miss things. Like there's that down there. Oh, hello there, sneaky man. I'm gonna go up first. I'll go down there in a bit. I promise. I won't forget. I'll forget. But look at that. We got a little like thing up here. I don't know what that's about. Okay.
Stand ready. We are in dire times.
Oh, that was simple, to say the least. Is this a different person's shrine? Are we gonna get like a new guy, or is it still gonna be the old little dude? Go ahead and rest. Let's craft armor. What new armor we got? In Cloud Step, shrouding black wind will attack enemies nearby. The Destined One of the decoy. I mean, I like that. That sounds kind of cool. You need 3 of them. I mean, let's try it out, right? Seems kind of cool. Also, it looks cool. And you can't go wrong with something that looks cool. I think we're gonna go with the lamb brew. It's better heal, and we'll throw that in there because why not? This area is a lot more open than the previous area, it would seem. It almost feels like the right way to go, which makes me want to go back to where that frog was. Oh, okay, so it's my bad. Bonk. Okay, all right, my bad, my bad. My bad. Check you out. A Ling Jing Ling. Deep in the woods beneath the trees where mountains green and waters please, it guards its friends with gentle ease, but gathers strength when threat it sees. In the highland bounds, a famed wine estate thrived, renowned for its medicinal brews. These beverages, with their enchanting aroma and exquisite flavor, were beloved by the people, and its business flourished. The master of the estate had 2 sons, coming of age, noble in their aspirations, yet prideful in their hearts. Cared not for the art of brewing, they spent their time seeking the company of heroes, heedless of their father's admonishments. It was at this time that a bereaved family in the village uncovered a disturbing incident, the desecration of their loved one's grave. The villagers gathered there only to discover the shattered coffin lid and clusters of fungi where the corpse should have been lain. Such sporadic incidents had occurred before, yet remained unresolved, prompting the brothers to uncover the truth. Day after day they scoured the mountains, until one fateful night, as the 2 stealthily returned home in the darkest hour, they caught a glimpse of a figure disappearing into their brewery cellar. They pursued the presumed thief, only to discover a monstrous creature capped with a blood-red Lingji mushroom. Without hesitation, the brothers lunged forward, slaying the creature on the spot. The sound startled the master, who arrived only to find the Lingji creature lying dead. Filled with a mix of anger and frustration, he revealed that the creature was in fact the brewer of the finest beverage of the estate. His sons, who had been intent on showcasing their conquest, refused to shame and regret and dared not utter another word. Their business dwindled in the years that followed. Once grand manor in disarray, unable to endure the situation any longer, the brothers resolved to leave home in search of a new life. Prior to their departure, the aged master hosted a grand feast, bidding farewell to them alongside relatives and friends. Curiously, after their departure, the business suddenly flourished once more. Only the master knew the reason behind it. Every midnight, two monstrous beings, bearing an uncanny resemblance to his sons with Lingji mushroom caps atop their heads, would toil to craft the finest brews for the brewery. Wild. Now get out of here. When I want to loot something, don't get in my way next time, punk. Hello. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, this is definitely more open than the previous area, which is interesting. Also, long grass mean ambush. Excuse me. Dishonor! No, you dishonor. So we can go up, we can go down here. Maybe this leads to the frog, I don't know. Looks like that's another mushroom that I might get in trouble picking. Hello? A person to talk to.
You come at a good moment. One of my formulas was swallowed by a petty frog. Stay and help. A deity like myself will not short you.
Anything else to say?
Sandgate is a perilous place. You think you can venture there without healing pills? I'm a deity to my word. Slay that glamorous pest, and you won't be let down. Sandgate is a perilous place. You think you can venture there without healing pills?
Maybe.
I'm a deity.
Can I not loot this while he's talking? Is that what it is?
Slay that glamorous pest, and you won't be let down.
Yes, that is correct. Hey, are you another one of those mushrooms? No, you're not. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Frog boy. You seem to have taken something that doesn't belong to you. Hey, we're not doing lightning games, all right? Listen. All right, you're done? Ow. Ow. Okay. Not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna come down here and just whoop this thing's ass. Yeah, fair, fair, fair. we go. Still one-shot him. We count those. We count those. Whoo-wee. Watch this guy, like, want to fight me now that I got his stuff back, though. It's gonna be like the patches. Langley Gooba. With swollen belly, strange skills arise. A frog croaks can summon a thunder's cries. No loom needed to call the breeze. In shallow waters, frog songs, please. Here we must speak once more of the wandering Taoist. He passed through the kingdom of Hami, and ever since his encounter with the frog Kwai, he had made his mission to hunt such Kwais. Far and wide he sought their traces. One day he came unto a valley where croaks echoed, crackling with eerie flashes. Joy rose in his heart, and he hastened to the riverbank. There he set up a makeshift altar to subdue the Yaogwai in the river. Incense and candles were lit for the offerings. Then, with his cap removed and hair unloosed, the Taoist traced 3 seals of power with vermeil, cinnabar, and drew the banishing sword. He mumbled and muttered the spells he knew. Then his roar shook the air. Thus be Lord Lao's decree. With a flash of his sword, he snatched up a seal and flung it skyward. A plume of flame flared and vanished. The frog Kwai in the valley, startled by his commotion, sprang from the water. A great yellow frog clad in hues between green and blue, different from the last. The Taoist, seeing the Yaogwai spring forth, swiftly lifted a second seal. It flared up in a trice, and a raging wind followed. As the third seal caught light, pealing thunder cracked from the lowering clouds. But the Taoist and the Yaogwai were startled, hands flying to their heads. As silence fell, they looked up to see the trees blasted and split, where the storm above broke and scattered. The Taoist froze, then scrambled to ready his brush for 3 more seals. The frog Kwai, unhurried, drummed his belly. The sky stood unchanged, but with each stroke a dozen shafts of golden light lanced down, each striking close to round the Taoist. Tumbling and rolling, the Taoist could scarcely evade the beams of light. Then the frog Kwai gaped its maw and spouted a swarm of electrifying tadpoles. No matter how the Taoist dodged, they pursued him relentlessly until he fled in utter rout. Alas, in matters of renown, it is common to judge powers of the intricacy and grandeur of one's methods. There might be some wisdom in that. Please, sir, may you heal me?
Oh, how wondrous! You go. Man follows earth, earth follows sky, sky follows Tao, Tao follows nature. These common pills, I grant you.
Thank you.
Hereafter, you may craft more yourself at the shrines. I must retrieve a furnace forthwith. Pray forgive my departure.
Thank you. So we're nearly dead. All right. Oh, this is okay. This is safe. This is a meditation spot. I was like, "What is this?" I'm scared. I thought I was gonna like open it, and I thought it was gonna be another one of those red mushroom cap things. Uh-oh. Tornado. Nice. Free little spark there. And this is a invisible wall. And it heals us a little bit, that's sweet. Looked like it was running a little slow on the recording, but I think it's good now? I don't know. I didn't drop any frames, so I'm not sure what happened there. But it definitely looked like it was having a rough time. There are multiple ways to go. I do not like it. I mean, it's fine. I do like it. I like it in some ways.
Who goes there? Take him down.
Fair.
Guard the gate and check every house. There's a bounty for that traitor.
Looks like we have another boss fight, if I had to guess. Come here. I do not want to fight you over there. Ow. Ow. Okay, you suck. We're gonna have a rough time here in a second, I think. Loot? What'd I get? Oh, another soak. Nice.
Not our kind.
This isn't even a boss, and look at his freaking health. That ain't moving.
You
Dude, this health ain't moving.
surely you will pay.
Easy. That's wild. I can go the other way at least, if I can remember which way the other way was. And we can check out the other soak here too. What we get? Let's see. Brew? Damage reduction. Yes, I like that one more, since I'm not dealing with much poison. And also we can make medicines now. Look at that. Increased critical hit chance. Increased damage. Focus. Shock state, poison state, chilled state, burnt state, and damage reduction. I mean, I'm not saying we shouldn't make those. Nice. Okay, so, gosh, it's so, I think this is the way that I didn't go. Yep. Which almost seems like the correct way to go now that it does that, but we'll see. I don't accept this. Don't mind me. Just looting. Alright, dude with shield, get over here. I wonder if those are the four-feathered guys. Can I not get in here yet? I might just not be able to get in here yet.
Delightful. How delightful. Delightful.
That's what it appears like. Alright, that's fine. Leave me alone. I'm sure we'll find a way in. Oh, is this right where we were? Oh, fantastic. Okay, good. That's cool. Good to know.
Oh, cunning foe. Dare thwart. Not our.
Alright, chill out. There's a lot of you. Can I get some distance, please? Nope, don't want to lock onto that one. Thank you. There we go. That's what I want to lock onto first. Still want to lock onto the one that's not dead. Thank you. Run. Like sprint. There we go. Ow. So maybe he just takes way less damage. Also, definitely seeing the slowdown again in the recording, but I don't know if it's actually, because it's not saying I'm dropping any frames while recording, so you usually would do that if there's actually a slowdown. So definitely let me know if you guys are seeing anything on your end, because I hope you're not. What an odd place to be, sir. Yeah, blow up, whatever. Get out of here. Let's check him out. And then that'll be the end of the episode, I think. Rat Captain. A visage strange with shoulders wide, two heads upon them side by side. Before the royal grace be repaid, my steadfast heart will never fade. In the kingdom of Juzi, a woman gave birth to a hoof-headed child, causing great horror throughout the cities. People lamented the unfortunate fate of the woman and her child, predicting that the child would be difficult to raise. Contrary to their expectations, the child not only survived past infancy, but also grew stronger and healthier than most others. Folks then speculated that while the child might grow up, he would surely be a fool. However, as the child matured, he proved to be quite intelligent. His two heads gave him a unique perspective, allowing him to come up with ideas that others couldn't. Disappointed by their failed predictions, the folks declared the child to be an ill omen, foretelling future disasters. The constant rumors eventually drove the two-headed youth to leave his hometown. Years later, a beetle with a stone-carved Buddha head attacked the border of the kingdom of Sahali. The king dispatched his army to defend the city, but they suffered repeated defeats. Morale plummeted, and as thoughts of retreat began to plague the soldiers' hearts, a tale of a two-headed man in the army stood out and volunteered to lead an elite squad in a raid against the Yaogwai. On the day of the battle, he arranged his elite soldiers in a line. When the Yaogwai attacked, they threw coal dust on it and then sprayed strong liquor from their mouths to create pillars of fire that detonated the coal dust. Terrified by the fire, the Yaogwai quickly withdrew into the desert. Seeing that this tactic could be temporarily repel the Yaogwai, the king was greatly relieved and appointed the two-headed man as a captain. Learning that his children also two-headed, the king decreed that the position of captain would be hereditary in his family, encouraging his children to join the army and strengthen the forces. One can only wonder what the folks from his hometown would say upon hearing such news. We get another journal? Oh, we got the meditation spot, that's right. Got one of them. And then we have something in our inventory. What, some gold and evil repelling medication. Nice. Burning still. What the hell? Calm down. Alright, let's go back to the shrine, rest up, and then call it for today. I think the shrine is down this way, right? To the left here? There it is. Alright, guys. That's gonna do it for me. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.